Well, it's the Bass Mafia coming back out at you. Out here working on the car, trying to get the fans wired up to a switch and everything. And I had some ends laying right here that you put on wires. Well, I'll tell you what, those little things right there were sitting right here. Okay, I had to get this on camera. Only it would only happen to me. Well, anyway, I was in the process of using the glue gun. The cord knocked them off, and they fell down in there. Well, I picked the ones out of here and everything, you know, down in here, a couple right here and stuff like that. But I got to thinking, I might want to look down in this hole right here where the top cover's missing. And yes, I know I need to get a new timing gear set. But thought maybe I ought to look down in there and see if there's anything down in there. I'm going to try to see if my phone will get it. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. I ain't going to be able to get the camera to see it. But I'll show y'all in a little while. One of them fell right down in there. And it's laying right on top of the main crank gear for the timing set. It's a good thing I looked in there and thought about it, because if I would have just not even thought about it, she would have started this car up in the morning. It'd been done. It'd been done. It'd ruined it. It'd ruined probably gear and everything. So, good thing I called it. Accident just cost me a lot of work tonight, because she's got work in the morning. It's pretty late in the evening. About, I don't know, 8 o'clock right now. But won't be going to bed for another couple hours. Got to jack it up, pull the wheel, pull the crank pulley, pull the cover off. And yes, I know I don't have a top cover. It broke years ago. Somehow the tabs that actually bolt on, and I've just never got another one. Never really thought about it. I might want to make something for that, maybe. I might have to do that. But anyway, yep, that's my luck. But that goes sometimes. Right, we're back again. So far, got the wheel pulled off, as you can see. All the inner fenders pulled out. Got the main crank pulley off, and what would you know it? Bam! Right there it is. So that's what I had to go through all this for. Was for that dropping down in that timing cover, because the top timing cover is not on it. So we'll be getting a top timing cover, guys. Back again. Already took the main pulley off and got the one that was laying on top of there, and counted all of them to see if I had all of them. Notice I was missing one, and the one I'm missing is, let's see, that one right there, a male, insulated male. Couldn't find it. Been looking everywhere. Come to find out, it is right underneath that pulley right there to the right, or that wheel, or whatever you want to call it for the timing belt. It's underneath there, like underneath that pulley right there. I finally found it. I don't know if my camera would get it or not. Let's see if it will. And there it is, right there. So now I gotta try to figure out how to get this out. This is crazy, man. Only this stuff happens to me for some reason. I do not know why. And it was just it was a careless accident. I should have known better, but anyway, I was in a hurry. I was trying to get it done. I guess that's what you get for rushing. But that is the last piece of the puzzle, and I can start putting this thing back together and get my butt in the house. It is cold out here. This shop don't have no heat, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, so she can have the car for work. But let me get this thing out of here. Alrighty, 4:39 in the morning, I'm done. Got it all put back together. Got the fans hooked up. There was actually them two pieces in there. Got them out. Put it all back together. Got the fans wired up. Made my own little fuse. So I didn't have a fuse holder here, so put a 20 amp fuse in there and made it myself. You know, with two female ends. Got that done. Got all the wires ran. The idle airflow sensor that's underneath there, I don't have a light on me at the moment, but I think it's been leaking, so I RTV'd that. Took it off, and I put her switch up on her dash. Right there. The red switch right there. So that's our fan switch. Up there out of the way. So everything's took care of. But I'll get a little bit better video. But I'm ready to go in. I'm cold. Gonna go to bed, sleep about half the day, and get up and find something else to work on. Well, we're back at it again. This time we're going to change the oil and possibly do a fluid flush in it. Coolant flush. Gonna see how that works out, see if I can get most of it out. Coolant's been in this thing for years. It's the same coolant. I ain't never changed it. I have like drained it out a little bit here and there, but it's pretty much got the same fluid in it it's had. Just got the car jacked up and on jack stands. Well, I guess you can say homemade jack stands, but it works. A couple pieces of wood and some jacks on the underneath the frame. She's good to go. Just needed enough room to crawl underneath of it, which I've got now. You know, I am a pretty big boy, but I can fit underneath there pretty good. Gonna get the old creeper out, get the oil filter off, get the oil changed out, and then go from there and see what I can go. Down here where I put the water temp sensor at, I noticed that there's a small leak on this hose right here. I'm going to have to figure out where that's coming from. Either it's the plastic casing right here that's broke, or that one hose right there is starting to get a little bit of a hole in the back of it. Not sure, but we're probably going to check that out, see what's going on. I should have got a thermostat for it yesterday, but I didn't. And that's my mistake. I will be replacing that. I might hold off on the coolant swap today till I get a thermostat and the gaskets, because I would like to take that water neck off right there and see what's going on. But I don't know. I also got to figure out how this front bumper comes off. I've got to take that off also. So a few things I'm wanting to do behind it. And yeah, we out here messing with this thing again. So let's get started on the oil and see what goes on. Righty, well, we're back. Excuse the noise. My little boy's out there riding his bike. Hopefully y'all can hear me over the bike. But then got the oil changed out. Got it all drained out. Got the filter over there. I'm just letting it drip now. But we done a little something extra. Went and pulled the AC. What would you call this? The AC radiator, I guess you'd call it, out of the car. There's nothing wrong with it. It's still very usable. Our air conditioner don't work in the car, so we're deleting it. Not going back with air conditioner. I mean, it's nice to have and all, but we're just not going to go back with it. So we took the AC rad out just so I could get a little more room up in there, and the air hits nothing but the radiator instead of having to go through that thing and then come through here and hit the radiator after that. Just got to notice, and this thing has a factory oil cooler on it, which is really, really rad. But that will be getting replaced with a larger one. But other than that, got the oil drained out. Haven't started on the radiator flushing yet. Kind of got a little sidetracked with everything, but probably gonna wait another day for that anyway. But I'm liking this, having the radiator up front like that, so you can, so all the air hits just to the radiator and keeps this thing a little bit cooler than what it's been. But that's where I'm at with it so far. We're going to throw some oil down in her. She's thirsty. We're going to throw some oil down in there. And also going to add some of that Lucas over there in it. And gone with her. So that's where we're at right now. Let me get some of this stuff done, took care of. Let me get the oil put back in it and everything, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. We're underneath the car right now.
And let me see if I can focus this in right here. That hose right there that is going into the back of my intake manifold runs to the front of the motor to the EGR valve. You can also see the new air idle control valve I installed with RTV all over it so it wouldn't leak. So I thought it was leaking, but not for sure. Shouldn't be leaking now. But anyway, that hose right there, I cut the end of it off, re-put it on there, getting ready to put a hose clamp on it so it doesn't come off. So I'm doing that now, but the reason I did that is the hose about 3 inches over the tip of it was completely clogged with a bunch of hard gunk. So that's what I'm underneath here doing now. Then change the oil. Got the new, let's see if I can see it here. Got the new Motorcraft oil filter on it right there. Changed the oil, got new oil in it, got some Lucas Oil treatment in it, and ready to go. As soon as I fix this little hose right here and put a clamp on it, just make sure it doesn't come off. But every little bit helps, I guess. So found that little problem and going to fix it.